Um, in the shadowed woods where secret lies, 8 souls will venture neath the haunted sky, questing for purpose, forced to wander, such is the fate of the celestial daughter. Of desolate origins, lost to despair, with a heart full of adventure, quite aware, an iron fist in a trickster's tune, yet her movement is silent as the moon. Created a monster now full of love, will fight for what's right when push comes to shove. In conflicted light, last of his kin, draconic power burns from within. A mage of time destined and called, with rumors of fame deeply installed. Of noble descent with something to prove, holding a curse ne'er be removed. And one who takes another's place, upon the call of death's embrace. Through the forest of death they must roam, find the ancient treasure to make it their own. Jania's temple awaits their call, for the storm's king's realm holds secrets for all. In the trail's shadow the sun shall fade, as the nightmare's curse begins to cascade. Like a disease creeps and crawls through the land it scars, but united the group will rise, stand tall, defeat the nightmare, break its thrall. First betrayal and courage they shall behold, as heroes go conquer, their tale will be told. And ever since this prophecy um, was first spoken, the school has made it their priority to send out a team who fit the description as best they could, a team of 8. And after they had been here at least a year, they will have, and they prepared them as best they could. They send them out on the trail, starting with the Sea Tree Forest, then Jania's Temple, then the Storm King's Realm. And no one has ever made it that far. And there has been, I think that there's been 5 groups um, so far. So those of you who have been here for 10 years saw the last group get organized and leave. Um, however, they they didn't make it past Jania's Temple. Um, and it is as it comes around another 10 years, Headmistress Lucy Dogwin comes around to your quarters one at a time. And first she stops at Raven's door. Raven, my dear. I know you heard of the prophecy. And I believe that you are one of the 8. And she points to she pulls it out on this magical scroll and points to, I believe, the 7th line of noble descent with something to prove, holding a curse and be removed. She says, now, I can't say I know exactly what all of this means, but our council has gathered together, and we believe that you are the best fit here. Are you willing to take on this challenge and help defeat the nightmare? Wonderful, wonderful. And she hands you a piece of paper with a place and a time on it. If you wouldn't mind meeting at the council here with the rest of your group. And by the way, when Professor Ravio asks what the name of your group is, I don't really care what it is. I need you to say you are the Raviettes too. Okay? Big deal, Happy. Thank you. And she goes ahead and leaves. And then she comes to Monstar's door. Monster, I hope you're doing well this
Yeah.
evening.
Well enough.
Well, as you know, every 10 years we send out a group of people who we think fits the prophecy. And we've conferred about this for a while, and we believe you're one of them. Please don't take offense to this, but we believe you are the line. Created a monster now full of love. Will fight for what's right when push comes to shove.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
we're wondering if you would be willing to be a part of the group this year and try to fight the nightmare.
Sure. Why not? Got nothing better to do today.
Like, thank you. And she hands you a similar piece of paper. Um, Clearly a little disappointed that you don't seem more excited or honored. Um, and she says, if you will just meet us, the council, and the rest of your group here, we'll fill you in on a bit more of the details, answer your questions and all that. And the Professor Ravio asks what the group name is. Raviette 2, or however, make the old man. Okay?
Got it.
All right. And she turns and briskly walks away. Um, then she comes to, oh shit, I'm being mixed up. Yuri. So, Madam Yuri, I'm sure you've heard of the prophecy. Yes. Jenna,
Did you? I said yes.
did it come through?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Good, good. So you see, and she pulls out the scroll and points to the section which says, "An iron fist and a trickster's tune, yet her movement is silent as the moon." And I will admit this was mostly Ravio's idea, but as you literally have an iron fist, we are led to believe that you might be this person in the prophecy. And we were wondering if you would be willing to join the group this year, um, and try to fight the nightmare.
I certainly could try, but I don't know how much help I will be.
Oh, don't worry. It's meant if you are from Destiny's Call, you will do exactly. Believe me. She hands you the piece of paper. Just meet us here this time. You'll meet the rest of your group, and we'll explain things. We'll answer the questions you have. And Ravio says, "Ask what your group's name is." She says the exact same thing to all of you. She's like, as she says this. Anyways, just try not to upset the old man. We'll see you then. And she walks away. Now, Brianna, you've already had this interaction with Lucy, so we're going to go ahead and skip that, especially because it's basically the same thing for all of you.
Can I ask, what mic are you using? I feel like you usually
Oh, am
sound
I not?
a bit
Oh,
clearer.
I'm sorry, I forgot to switch. Hold on.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Well, it's like I
I'm
just
so
can't.
sorry. I forgot to
That
switch.
is so much better. I can understand your words now. I'm like, I wish I could have subtitles for Discord.
I thought I was the only one
So
kind of hearing
sorry.
it like echoey in a bucket, but I just assumed it was my bad
Oh, I'm
headphones.
sorry. I forgot to switch. I forgot to switch when I sat back down. You're just like dealing with it.
Yeah.
And so the time comes, and it's odd. The time is after dusk. Most of the students are asleep at this point. And those of you who have been here more than 10 years, you swear that last time there was like a big send off for them. Maybe that comes later. Why is that funny?
Because it implies that they're starting to be like, man, we keep sending these kids out and they keep like not doing what we think they're gonna do or dying. Yeah.
Fair enough. No, that's true. That's an accurate interpretation. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And you meet in the council room with 6 others, or there's a total of 7 of you, which strikes you as odd, as the number in the prophecy is 8. And as the last of you walks in, you notice the table where the council is at starts to rise almost, to the point where they're towering over you. And you notice that Lucy just has this absolutely, why do I have to deal with this BS look on her face.
So nothing has changed. Am I
And
wrong?
she looks over at
No.
at the leader of the Golden Gaze house, a changeling who is currently in her dragonborn disguise. She's like, "Really, Lydia? Really?" She's like, "Well, it's what Ravio wants." Lucy rolls her eyes and looks over to the other end of the table where an old elven man sits with clean shaven, with white hair that kind of flows past his shoulder, wearing, like, he's the one who looks the least professional. He's still in like adventuring gear. It's all purple. He's got that lopsided hat. And he's like, "Well, look who's here." And everybody on there just kind of turns to look at him. Obviously just like done with this. And probably a little tired as it's late and they've been teaching classes all day. And Ravio gets up and he walks around until he's in front, and then it's as if as he walked out he got shorter, because everyone was like really tall. And he's like, "You guys are gonna follow in our footsteps and defeat the nightmare and punch him in the face."
Yes, sir. As hard as possible.
He turns to Zuri and's like, "You, I like you. Are you in the Raviosos? I don't think I've
Yes.
seen you around." Yes.
As far as you are
wonderful.
aware, yes.
Doesn't even seem to catch the "as far as you are aware," and he's like, "Good. I knew I had great people in my house. Ravio, please take a seat so we can do this professionally," Lucy says. Ravio's like, "You always had to be such a bore, Luce." And Jovely walks back to his seat and sits down. Lucy lets out a long sigh and turns to the seven of you. "Thank you all for gathering here today. I apologize if it feels a little spooky. That was not our intention. You've all seen the prophecy. I'm pretty sure you all should have copies of it. The seven of us have decided that you guys are the best candidates this year for fulfilling the prophecy. Honestly, I think you might be the best candidates we have had yet." And she pauses. "Thank you all for agreeing to be a part of this. We don't expect it, but you are at the school where the wait, what is it called? Where the sorry, that was a Cassidy moment, not a Lucy moment. You are at a school where the slogan is "the school to punch nightmare in the face," she says with a bit of disgust. So, and Ravio pipes up and says, "It's the least you can do." Yes. Yes. You will notice that there is only 7 of you. Unfortunately, the nightmare does seem to be on the rise lately. He's not coming the same way he did before. Very big and took over King Aarimor and took control of everything. We're a little concerned with what's been going on. Sorry, I am getting a call. Give me 1 second. This might be important.
Darned life getting in the way of video. Well, I guess it's not video games, but same genre.
Yeah. Same life getting in the way of things.
For shame.
Wait, so has she actually left the call? Are we genuinely unsupervised?
She left the call.
yeah.
I'm going to try so hard to get Ravio to rant about his book.
Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna make Yuri a little antisocial to where she doesn't talk very much. She just sits there and looks at everybody.
Observing.
It's
That's okay.
always a good way to go about things, trying not to look dumb.
Fake it till you make it, man.
Yep.
That's, that's what I tell my students when they say, I can't snap. I'm like, fake it till you make it. No,
I'm assuming we're all at least vaguely aware of each other.
no.
I would imagine you are all at least vaguely aware of me. I've been at the school for 10 years.
I
I've
think
been
I've
there
lived
Our
for a
people have at least
year.
met.
I'm so sorry. Um, she pulls out the prophecy. And you actually notice it's Lydia who is making it appear for you. And she highlights the second part as she goes over it. So after several years, we've kind of figured out what some of this means. Forest of Death, Ciatre Forest, or more commonly referred to as Suicide Forest. We're not sure what any of these, what the treasure or the secrets are. We're hoping those will come more apparent when you get there. Jania's Temple, pretty obvious. That's a thing that exists. Storm King's Realm is generally the area off the coast, down south. And we don't know where Betrayal's Shadow is supposed to be. We're still working on that. But common thing is we're gonna send you to see a tree. Sorry, this is Cassidy.
Realizing what you've done.
Yeah.
Hey, class. Today we're
Imagine
gonna go
Robio just. This is Robio just bursting out and laughing, and Lucy goes, "Honestly, so uncouth." And she pulls or she goes to pull something out and then realizes she's not the one who has it, and looks over to Varco and she says, "Varco, would you be a dear and hand them the map?" And Varco gets down from his spot and walks over, and he looks honestly unchanged. Not that any of you guys have seen him, your characters have seen him before, but he's a tall elven man with dark hair and fairly pale skin, and he walks down and he hands the map to Zuri, who happens to be standing in the middle of the room, and you can all crowd around her and the map. And you notice as you hold it, and it kind of shimmers as if it's magically enchanted. And he says, "Now this, you can see," and he points out the different spots in the map. This is where Ciatre Forest is, Jania's Temple, the Stormkeep Realm. They're all mapped out here, and he does this zooming thing with his fingers, and you notice suddenly it zooms in on the area where he's at. And there's and the closer he zooms in, you start to notice there is a trail of deep blue, lapis blue, starting at the Kairith Castle and then trailing off the map. This is probably the best route to follow, obviously. You guys are your own people. You can choose to follow this however you want. Or this is what we've determined to generally be the best path. So hopefully this will help you on your travels, and we can also update it once we figure out what Betrayal Shadow is supposed to be. And so he nods his head and walks back up. And Lucy says, "So, any questions you guys have? Anything we can help you with?" Of course, you're welcome to look through the library and study this further if you want. But she leaves it open to the rest of you for any questions you might have.
Can we take a copy of the map?
You can keep the map.
Oh, good, good, good. And when we have the map, does it do the zoomy thing?
She gets just do the. You do this or you do this. I don't understand it quite myself. It's
Oh, it
Lydia's
does the
enchantment.
zoomy thing. Okay, good.
It does
good,
the
good.
zoomy thing, yes.
Good.
She's
Good.
very put off by this behavior. But Ravio's like, yeah, it's so cool, man.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, like yeah. Yeah, like if I touch 2 points, can I teleport between the points?
Oh, that would be cool.
Virgo shakes his head and says, unfortunately, that is beyond our magical prowess at the moment.
Hmm.
Not yet. Good answer.
Good enough answer. If I add notes to the map, do they get added on your end? And if you add notes, do they get added on our end?
Yeah, can we call you?
You notice
Oh no, I
actually
don't care
in
about
general
calling them. I want just to trade notes.
you notice in general the council seems like they hadn't thought of that. And Varco and Lydia, they're sitting right beside each other, go and they kind of go. And Lydia pulls out what you assume is an identical map. You just see the blank side. And she takes a pin out and writes something on it. And they look over and they're like, zoom out, zoom out. Do you
Okay.
zoom out?
Yes.
I zoom out. I do the zoomy thing to zoom out.
And as you zoom out, and you notice it can only zoom out so far. But you see written above Kareth, it says test test in big red letters.
Nice.
Ooh.
Lydia goes and erases it, and it disappears from your map. Then she pulls out a different pen and hands it to one of you.
Nice. Yoink.
Who takes? So
I write hello on the map.
They look at it. Yes, it seems to go both ways.
Oh, good.
And then she erases it and erases from your side of the map as well.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very
You
nice.
can keep that pin. It's a pin that erases. It's quite a magical feat, I must say.
I like that. I like magical things.
So any other questions?
Hey, Ravio. Did they ever finish that book about you?
Oh, well, you know my friend Aries. She wrote so many books about me. I don't know why I sound country right now. This is southern.
He becomes an
Like-
old southern man as he gets older.
Becomes an old southern man. He's like, have you read our Nightmare edition? Best one she wrote. So back in my day, I was just searching for my sister, Ravio. Lucy almost screeched, and she turns and she glares at you, Zuri. She
You
folds
said
her
to
hands.
keep him happy.
She's like, you can tell them they can read that story for themselves in the book. I'll make sure they have it. And Ravio goes, don't worry, I have it on me, and reaches into his backpack, which you tear his satchel, and goes over and hands Zuri
Yay.
the book.
I'm adding that to
Do we
my
get
inventory
autographed
immediately.
copies of the book?
Oh, sick.
No, I always carry some on me. I love it when bright young students want to hear about our great adventures.
Good. That didn't
So,
answer my
what are you
question
guys
about if it's
naming
autographed.
yourself?
We
Ravio
are.
goes after handing the book. Any ideas?
Oh, we've already got it figured out, Sir Ravio. We are Ravio and the Ravettes 2. We will
Ah,
do you proud.
beautiful! The legend lives on. This will be amazing. Everyone will have great respect for you, and he slaps you on the back more forcefully than you think this frail man would be able to. It's like, you do your house proud.
Yes, sir.
And she goes, Ravio, please sit down. And you can tell she's barely keeping the anger in. Any actually pertinent questions?
Yeah,
And
how much
she's
supplies are you
speaking
gonna
like,
load us up with before we head out?
That will be
oh,
fine.
of course, of course. You can head on down to oh shoot, what would this room be called? I don't know. She says a room. I can't think of what the room would be called right now. And we'll have at least a week's supply for all of you guys. A month, a month supply of food, rations, clothes. I don't know why I said clothes. Blankets is what I meant. And it should all be ready for you. We do not have any more carriages. Not after Ravio decided to take them for a joyride. They are still in the shop, so you will have to walk, I'm afraid. Or rent one in the town one of the towns on your way. Although Trolleyville should just be a 2 days journey, it shouldn't be too bad.
All right.
You
that
guys
ain't
all good?
bad.
You have any more questions? All right. Well, thank you all again. Good luck on your journey, and we will see when you return. And you think you hear a voice from one of the people who haven't spoken yet say, "If you return," but you're not quite sure.
Gee, I really wonder.
Lucy has a very forceful smile on her face as you all walk out of the room. So you head
Alright.
down to the room where she said you'd get your supplies and you guys load up. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to take?
Food. Tent. Food. We could use a tent.
You want a 10?
Tent. With the Tent. Tent.
Oh, a tent. Sorry, I'm gonna blame it on technology. And the fact that I'm only wearing one headphone at the moment. The other one died.
Aw. Rest in peace.
Yes, a tent. Something to sleep
Okay.
in.
Yeah, you can find a tent. Raven finds several shiny nails and some silverware that they forgot to put away.
Always good to grab the silverware.
So one of them's helping Monster find a tent, and there's only one person in there. It's a halfling named Robert. Although you thought his name was Roberto, but apparently it's Robert. And as Monster distracts him away, you're able to snatch them. No rolls yet. The school is fairly easy at the moment.
Good, good. Let's see here.
I'll be right back, but I can still hear you.
What else should we try and acquire here?
Hmm.
Sorry, I forgot. I left one of my books in the other room.
See a tree
Well,
from a
that would be
distance.
good, I think. I don't have a telescope.
I don't think we have telescopes for rent. We just have the big one in the observatory, Roberto says. Or Robert.
Um, trying to think of literally anything else we might need.
It's okay. You can move on from the from that if you'd like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't know.
I think we're good. I have no idea.
All right. So you guys set out under the cover of night on your way to see a tree forest. Do you guys know where to find the map of Quest Story?
Is it on the wiki?
It is on the wiki. Yes. Although I don't know if you can zoom in very, which is kind of annoying. Let's see if I can also throw it in the chat so y'all can see it pretty well. Yes, it's 17 megabytes, so it's taking a second.
Okay.
It's a map. Yes.
Yeah, you really can't zoom in much on this, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Yeah. So if you
Okay.
open in browser, you should be able to zoom in pretty well.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I can see it
I don't know why World
nicely.
Anvil won't
Okay.
do a better
And
or bigger map. Probably.
where did we start from?
So you guys are in Kareth right now. And if you so that's the mountain. The brownish grayish
The
mountain
big
in the
mountain in the
middle.
middle? Yes, the big mountain in the
Yeah,
middle.
if you
Okay.
see it, there's a little castle on it and it says Kareth.
Yes, yes.
And if you go south, you can see there's a river. And there's the waterfall where you guys found the flower of Zywi. There's Trolleyville, and then there's Sea Tree Forest.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm
Jania's Temple
following.
is it's on here, but it's not written on here. That is, if you go farther down, you'll see Appaloosa, and then to the right, you'll see the Badlands, and then you'll go see the Forbidden Jungle, and then there's a temple in there. That's Shania's temple. And if you go even farther south, you'll see the Storm King's realm.
Is it down by Black Skull Island? Or is that oh no, all the way off. It's an island
You
itself.
you go down a little bit farther, and then you go a
Yeah,
bit to
it's
the
all
left.
the way at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay! Hey, that's fine. You don't need to see anything over there. The map's bigger than it needs to be. But that's because I was creating this world long before I created the campaign. So
Nothing wrong with that.
and you might if you guys are curious, you might be able to find the towns you're from that I told you about. I think most of you guys are west of Kareth. But
Okay.
yeah. So you guys head out, and I'm gonna need someone to make a perception check on your travels.
I got it.
Okay.
Ugh. We'll do it on D&D Beyond because I don't trust my dice right now. Oh, natural one, but I'm a halfling, so I get to reroll. Ah, which I got 19, which makes it a 26.
Nice.
Oh my word!
Very nice.
Wow. Joyous day. All right. So, Yuri is leading the group along, and it's quiet for most of the time. And after you've been on the trail for a couple hours, you hear something in. Hold on. Still look at the map because I already forgot. You hear something across the river. And you turn and look, and you don't see anything. But you know there was something over there. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out my broom and hop on it because I'm tired of walking.
Howard.
And then I'm gonna fly somewhat high. And you could do that. That's not as fun. But you go do that. I'll watch from over here while you go do that. Good question. What do other people want to do?
I'll be entirely honest, I was having fun looking at the map, so I managed to space out and for like literally, I understand we saw something in the woods. I spaced out for the exact moment where she said what that something was.
I mean,
She didn't say
technically
what it
only
was.
Yuri noticed it. So, yeah.
Like was it a quick movement? Was it a twig snapping? Like what got her attention?
So only Yuri noticed this. Not Zuri, Yuri. So that's gonna be confusing.
You don't have to share if it's like only she knows it. It's fine. It's just you told
Yeah.
us something got our attention.
Yeah, she heard something in the waters, but she didn't see anything.
Oh. I'll go poke the
So.
water with a stick.
Good idea.
as
Poking
you-
things with sticks.
So you just find a random stick on the ground and you go poke it.
Yeah. Not aggressively. Just kind of.
You're just like.
Yeah.
You do it, and then somehow it gets pulled out of your grasp and into the water.
Don't like that. Darned river stole my stick.
Did I see the stick get pulled into the river?
Were you watching her?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was watching her. I was watching for something.
Okay, then yes, you saw it get pulled.
Okay, then I use my magic gauntlet thing, throw 2 darts
Okay.
into the water where the stick got pulled from.
Oh.
You gotta
Okay.
back up a bit.
Go ahead. I need you to roll to hit.
Okay. Let's see here. 17.
17. Roll damage.
Okay. Let's see. Now, important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get uh sneak attack damage for this?
I would say no.
Okay. It's a big important distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably, yes. Let's see here. And I gotta find a D4.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna get.
I guess it was a decent stick. I've seen better. It's just kind of on principle that it's rude to so unelegantly, unceremoniously steal from me.
The first one does 5, and the second one does 6. And because of the way the wording is, I did roll both, and yeah,
Okay.
as
And
one
you
action.
murdered that poor fish.
So you throw the darts into the water. And seconds later, they come back and hit you, and you need to take that 11 damage.
Hang on.
And I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oops.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
In my defense, I only lightly poked the river.
15.
Yeah. That's why your stick didn't come back. Okay.
Okay, it says they disappear after they hit. So, do they come flying back?
Yes, because I'm gonna say yes because
Karma.
the water. So what the water did was it kept the momentum going and just rerouted where it was
okay.
going. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Important distinction when you're dealing
Yes.
with magic items. Important distinction. I got a
Yeah, no,
I got a 19.
they never stopped. They just the direction changed and they went.
Okay, I
All
got a
right, so
19.
we got
initiative.
okay, we got 19, 18, 15, 13. And then I got to roll initiative of the bad guy. Or not the bad guy, the enemy, whatever. You're about to. Yeah. She rolled poorly. Joyous day.
Oh no.
I guess I should be happy I didn't get to add sneak attack damage, or I probably would have killed myself.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, you'll see them coming towards you when they bounce back, so I'm not gonna have you do sneak attack damage. Of all things, though, you had to do the darts.
Oh, I got
Um,
magic darts. That's all. That's all my guy does is throw magic darts at things.
So the darts come back, hit him in the chest, and then disappear. And suddenly the waters start moving, and out comes this female form of a water spirit who is very, very angry. The waters are rushing very fast. There are white waves forming at the base of her. And I didn't write down who got what. And Colin, you are up.
Okay.
Now that you can see your
I'm going to fly on my broom of flying.
okay.
Out, up and out of her. What I'm going to assume is her range. Vertical and back.
Okay. You can do that. You can do anything else?
And I'm gonna hold an action. I'll hold an
Okay.
action.
Okie dokie. Is that your turn then?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Brianna. It is your turn. All of a sudden, this water spirit just came up right in front of you. And actually, you notice that as the water spirit came up, she kind of threw the stick on the ground at your feet.
Aw, thanks. Can I try to persuade her to be like, hey, sorry, pretty water lady, but like, we didn't know it was you in there. We thought it was like a big fish or something.
Is that what you say?
I would hope a little bit more worded nicer, but
Okay. Okay, go ahead, roll persuasion.
14, that could be better.
14.
That could be better, but
As she responds to you, her voice roars with the waters. She says, I've been polluted far too much to deal with this anymore. You want to say anything else?
yeah. Oh, by who? Maybe we could help?
She turns her face to you and says, all you wretched land living creatures. And that's your turn.
Aw.
Unfortunately, it turns only 7 seconds, and that probably took more than 7 seconds. Jenna, it's your turn.
Keep my distance.
Okay.
And try to sort of sneak behind a tree
Okay.
and just watch everything unfold.
Alrighty.
Campaigning with cowards.
You're the one who chose to poke the river.
Gently! I didn't cause any problems.
Yeah, that was my fault for causing problems.
For
I will own
shame.
that.
Matthew, you're up. You can roll persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
Oh,
The
yeah,
water's
that's
calm
better.
a bit. As she and it's like it's as if her waters, instead of like rushing forth, start swirling. Because she's made up entirely of water. And she goes, racist. You have like she's just like very confused at the moment. Would you care to do you want to say anything else further? I think you guys have successfully managed to talk her down. From the we're sorry to the that's not racist. It's just very confusing, and she kind of settles down, and now she's about your height instead of like towering over you guys. And she goes, now that's done.
No.
It's I love them and I hate them. She goes, well, maybe if you guys would stop polluting my waters, I wouldn't have to be. And she, out of the water, you see come up through her dress a chunk of oil and mud, not mud, like thatch and like stuff that's clearly used to like build something that just got like thrown in there, and she tosses it out at your guys' feet. It's like that has been polluting my waters, and it's just gotten worse this past week. I am done dealing with all of your trash. All right, you guys are out of initiative because you took that a way different way than I was expecting. You may interact with her as you please.
I know none of you have seen Journey Quest, but this is the literal opposite of what happened in Journey Quest, where there was like a prophecy at the stupid knight guy, Himbo Knight, took it completely wrong, and he literally was sword fighting a river, but then it turned out there was a water nymph, and he fought her, which is not what he was supposed to do. Anyways,
So what are you guys saying to her?
do we want a side
Oh, my
quest?
guy's just gonna
Oops,
float.
sorry.
I guess gonna float in the air. Not really caring. Just. I'm going to avoid it.
You throw it and he just slides out of the way on his broom.
Maybe I'll do it next time. Well, anyways, if no one else has any better ideas, do we want to see if we can find the village that's messing with her and get them to maybe not do that?
Well, I do believe the village would be Granville, Growlville,
Crawleyville?
Gravelville. Yeah, yeah. Let's go with that. That's a T, not a G.
Yeah, that's Crawleyville. I know it's in fancy font. It's in fancy font.
Oh yeah, so that's on our way anyways. That's not too much of a side quest.
Yeah, yes, totally on our way.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of close to where the railroad tracks intersect the water.
I see.
Okay, so
Oh, I see. Yeah, we're like
well,
right,
go to
literally on the. Yeah. Wow, we did not make it very far.
No, it's a long trek just down that mountain.
Oh, we
Because you
started
were up,
on the
you
mountain. I
were
thought
on
we
the
started at
mountain.
the
Yeah.
mouth of the cave.
No, you started on the mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah, we made it right a ways.
Yeah.
Uh, do we see the like thing across the river, or do we have to like ford the river?
Well, you haven't come to the railroad yet. You're just almost there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you're on the north side of it. Just due to how you guys came down.
Oh.
So you will have to cross the river eventually. But the trail, if you were following the trail on the map, it told you that there's like a bridge right next to the railroad.
Okay.
So that's where you were headed.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
So she's like, so you'll help get rid of all this filth. She kind of gives you the side eye. She's like, fine. I'll be watching you. And dissolves back into the water. What? She pokes her head. her head actually pokes back up, and she's like, and actually her hands come up, and she's like, I don't know how you land dwellers live. Just get this filth out of my river. And then she goes back in.
Right? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah, let's help
You-
the water maiden.
That's so oddly, I was not prepared. Okay, so you continue on until you get to the railroad, where the railroad crosses the river, and there's this big almost like industrial in a sense bridge where the train crosses over, and kind of like cobble next to the side is a cobblestone bridge. It is, however, like it doesn't cross. How do I say this? Like it goes like this, and the middle part's broken.
Oh, okay, the middle's broken of the bridge. Yay. Uh,
You're not gonna be able to jump over.
I fly over.
Yeah, you could fly over. Actually, you start to, and suddenly you're on the cobblestone bridge. The broom has been pulled out from under you,
Oh.
and then it's set back down, and you hear your laugh. You look around and you don't see anyone. And then the clouds the clouds begin to part in the sky, and some moonbeams come down, and you see a ghostly figure of a human man standing there, arms crossed, looking down at Monstar.
What?
It's like, what are you doing?
I was flying.
He looks at Raven. You bet you weren't. And you feel you feel yourself kind of push back onto the dirt. You can try to this is No, I'm just trying to figure out if that would hit him or not. Roll sleight of hands. We'll see if he notices it's coming. Okay. He's I mean, he's invisible most of the time. So we're gonna say it connects, but he kind of like moves out of the way, and it doesn't really push him or anything. He's like, that was rude. I didn't touch you. I touched this one. Points to Monstar.
Yeah, why did you
Like,
take me off my broom anyway?
he didn't have permission to cross the bridge.
Well, I fly around the bridge?
No. I mean, Aquaria's probably not gonna let you cross. I heard what you did to her. Very rude.
I thought it was a fish.
Uh-huh. If you want to pass, you must answer my riddle. In twilight's shroud, I hide my face. In darkness' grasp, I find my place. Yet with a flicker, I shine so bright. I'm born in day, but live at night. What am I? Solve this riddle and I'll let you pass.
Are you the moon?
No, I'm not. I'm a ghost. He seems to like not realize what you said. Like, oh, no, it's not the moon.
Hmm.
So what was the riddle again?
In twilight's shroud, I hide my face. In darkness grasp, I find my place. Yet with a flicker, I shine so bright. I'm born in day, but live in night. What am I?
Are you a candle?
The guy says, no, I'm not going to accept the answers from you anymore. You've used yours.
First, I thought the sun, but that doesn't seem quite right. Hold on, I have a meme for this. Hold on.
He says haughtily, I think I've already proven I will beat you all.
How tall is this guy?
He's medium height, so I don't know.
I get a broom
5'9"
and I climb
or
as high as
something?
you'll let me go, and I fly over the top of him.
You forget he's like a ghost or something, so he can fly and he just grabs the broom again. And you go back onto the cobblestone. I need to read that spell description. Mm-hmm. Right. Interesting. Let's move up.
Can
Accurate.
I...
Um. I'm pretty sure it's immune to being charmed. So
It was worth a shot.
I'd say you probably know that. I'm sure there's some ghost roaming around. Yeah, you won't. That's what I said. If you're immune to being charmed, you can't. I was like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work because it is a ghost or something like that. Mm-hmm.
Can I stealth my way across the river?
So you get on your broom and you're trying to just fly across the river in a different spot.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Sure, roll stealth.
18.
18.
Yeah. 18. Wait, no,
Do-
I have expertise. Does that mean I roll it twice?
Expertise just means you have like extra that you get to add to it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 18.
Did you tie a rope to your broom again?
I don't don't ever tie my broom. That would be a silly idea.
Okay, so you're not doing the rope thing right now.
I never did the rope thing.
You said you were gonna do it earlier.
I never said anything about a rope earlier.
Okay, fine. While the other 3 or 6 technically are distracting the ghost, you go across. You go a little far away and just fly across the river. No one seems to
Am I
notice.
across the river?
Yeah, you're across the river.
Yay!
Do you actually say yay when you get across?
Oh no. I'm just happy I'm across the river.
I don't know. What's your intelligence at?
Not very high, but he's been thwarted by this guy twice.
Fair.
So he's not gonna. It's high enough where he's gonna understand not to draw attention to himself now.
Have any other ideas for the riddle? Okay, here, I'll just look.
That's why I just snuck across the river. Like I was done trying to figure out the riddle.
There you go.
Firefly?
Hold on. Did you put the quote somewhere? There it is. Yuri pops up or she peeks out from her tree and she says,
Oh, you guys have moved past that.
I'll move past that. Alright. She comes forward a little bit and she says, is it a shadow?
Looks at you and is like, no, shadows don't shine. He looks very confused by that answer.
Oh. Should have kept my mouth shut because I think I might know what it is.
I will tell you guys that you get the idea that he was mostly just mad at Monstar when he said he's not going to accept any more answers from him, and that he'll probably accept more than one answer from you guys.
Okay.
I'm realizing I didn't quite get that across correctly. My apologies.
I totally figured you were just done with my answers.
No, I fully thought we were only gonna get one answer. I'm like, man, I have to. That's not that smart.
No, that's
Square brain.
yeah. No.
I have a second
Yeah.
one. I have a second one.
And he's like, yes, you have a better answer. He's very haughty.
Is it hope?
He looks thoughtful and says, no, but you may pass. And so none only
Okay.
Yuri can see this, but behind him it's as if the rest of the bridge fades into existence. It's still kind of ethereal, but it's there. But for the rest of you, you just still see the broken bridge. And so at this point, the guy goes, "Where is that little automaton?" or whatever it was.
You know, probably hiding somewhere in the bushes. He's a little guy, easy to lose track of. Maybe you hit him too hard and it passed out. Poor guy. Group huddle. I like it. Let's go. Come on, boys. We gotta huddle. I mean,
My guy's gonna wander into the forest very quietly
Okay.
so that he's out of sight.
I kind of want to prove that I'm not a complete idiot though, and figure out what the riddle's supposed to be.
If one of you guys wants to make an intelligence roll, I can give you an extra hint if you roll high enough.
Hmm.
I mean, you can still try. Maybe just have a spark.
That is unfair. That is uncalled for.
Did you roll low?
I have a +2, but I rolled a 2. So
Oh, 14. You don't have 100%. No, that's not you. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Which I will say, actually, you notice him humming a song. It goes, Did that come through at
Are
all?
you telling me it's a star? Are
You
I'm
don't
gonna be
notice,
so
only
mad.
Raven does.
I'm gonna be so mad.
So Raven starts humming, and then all of a sudden, Zuri blurts out, "Are you kidding me?"
Listen.
Do you say the star that it's a star?
Yes.
And he's like, so you walk back up to him, and you say, "It's a star." And he goes, "Oh, okay, you guys can go through, whatever." And he looks like kind of upset, but like he doesn't really have a choice. And at this moment, you can see what Yuri can see. I almost called you Lucy.
I'm not crossing the
is-
bridge. I'm swimming across the river.
So
I
the
don't want to
thing
use
is,
this stupid bridge anyways.
you get in the river, or you get in the river, and you feel yourself being like forcefully pulled down.
Oh.
This is the same river you met the water spirit in.
Yeah, but I thought she was doing that.
Yeah. No, she's. I mean, you calmed her down, but she's still not happy.
Ugh.
Well, you start getting pulled down as soon as she gets in, so.
Am I able
Okay.
to make like would
You
that
can
be
make
athletics?
athletics check if you want to see if you can still try to get across the river, yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say to get back out, but
Oh, to get back out? You can make that or an acrobatics check to get out with advantage since Raven is helping.
cool. You said I have advantage, which doesn't advantage mean that you roll twice, you pick the better one?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 20. Not nat 20.
Yeah, you get out. You get out pretty easily.
No, mad. For no good reason. Yeah, but I wanted to go across the river, not just take a dip. It's fine. I'm not gonna make this worse for myself.
So you all walk across the bridge.
Begrudgingly.
Big. And as you guys continue walking, you definitely, as you slowly get farther away from the bridge, you definitely hear the guy start like complaining, being like, "Why do they always seem to get it? What? Do I need a harder riddle?" And you just kind of hear this off in the distance. And you slowly approach and you come to the town of Trolleyville. So I think I might have said earlier that this is a 2-day journey. We're gonna retcon that. It's a 1-day journey. Yeah, you can yeah. Yeah, you can do that, yeah. No, it's fine. It kind of catches me off guard though. You'd think I'd be used to it after this last campaign. Okay. That's right, warlocks have like so little spell slots. It's really annoying.
Nice.
And as you come into town, you're all kind of taken aback by how run down this place is. Like, for those of you who paid attention in history class, Trolleyville used to be like the center of trade for a quest story. Like everyone came through here. That's part of the reason there's like a railroad going through. It used to be a very bustling place. But it's very run down. Several of the houses are boarded up. There's like no one in the streets. And the Sea Tree Forest, I guess you can't really see it from there.
We can't see a tree.
Why? This also never came up in the last campaign for some reason. What the heck?
We're more problematic.
You found something else to latch on. Now that there's no Twilight, you found something else to latch on. And as you walk through town, you do, for those of you with like 13 or up passive perception, you do occasionally notice like movement in the windows of a couple houses that aren't boarded up. It seems relatively deserted. What are you gonna do?
I was gonna say, feels like home. Well, it was, we traveled a lot when I was young, so I guess it's not technically my hometown, but it's, I ended up spending a good chunk of time there. I don't know. The old innkeep at the inn I was staying at told me that it used to be like a really fancy place full of royals and wealthy merchants and whatnot, but by the time I got there, it was kind of just rubble and overgrown. A lot of people not doing so well. But I guess it's just everywhere these days. I'm sorry, were you trying to have a drink there, Cassidy? Girl, you good?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just glad there's role playing.
Yeah, just not how you wanted it.
Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, what are you guys doing? A group of 7 very different people walking through town looks very suspicious, unfortunately.
Not if we all stealth our way through.
I mean, you see like nobody on the streets. Actually, it's at this
Stealth
moment
anyway.
that
Never mind.
a young child you notice run across the street behind you. And does anyone pause to like look at the child?
Sure.
And you guys have to make eye contact. And his eyes
Not
go
necessarily.
wide. No.
Okay.
He's looking at you guys, and as soon as someone turns, he like makes eye contact. His eyes go wide, and then he turns and he runs like faster than he was before into a different house.
It is time to leave.
So you guys keep going until you get to Tea Tree Forest. And did anyone read the book Ares wrote about Ravio?
Nope.
Are we talking in game or IRL?
In game. No, there's no IRL book to read. I mean, did any of your
I was
characters
like, what did I miss and where is it?
No. I mean, did any of your characters theoretically read the book? Because
Zura's been
Ravio
flipping
talks
through
about
it.
it all the time. Okay.
Zura's been flipping through it as we've been walking.
Okay. Well, there's pictures in it, so would you have remembered some of the pictures? Okay. Okay. There would have been like silver thorns in it in the picture. Okay. So no, I love it. So as you come close, for those of you who read the book, you notice it's very similar to how it's described and how the painted picture looks in the book. From 100 years ago when the Ravio and the Ravettes were in this area. And in the original photo, it was all over the town. But there are black vines with silvery blue thorns wrapping around some of the trees and like blocking the entrance or the path into the forest. And it looks like it in some places it looks like almost claws trying to get farther into town, but they're never within like 30 feet of a building. So this is what you see, and you notice it's just very similar to what the pictures were. So in the pictures, it was all over the town. It's not over the town when you see it now, but those silvery thorns are the same from the picture, if that makes sense.
Only I remembered what
I'm sure it was a while ago. I mean, do I need to roll an investigation check or like I feel like it's pretty obvious. Wouldn't it be obvious to us that that's like the nightmare's influence? And wouldn't we know that
If
like,
you
hey,
paid
wasn't that
if you think your character would have paid attention in the school, then yes. If
I
they're
mean, I
more of a I'm just there for fun or I have a bad memory, no.
I mean, she's there for her own entertainment, but part of the entertainment is the knowledge itself. So
I would say your character would notice, yes, but I would say neither Matthew nor Colin's character would notice necessarily.
That I was just gonna ask that question. I mean, he's been there for 10 years. Did he
Mhm.
just pick that up by osmosis, or hearing it?
I mean,
I
you
wish
probably
that the knowledge worked.
like Raven does. You probably like recognize it, but like why you recognize it, it doesn't compute.
Hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Zuri's going to point out that this kind of looks like the influence of the nightmare. And has anyone who's been at the school longer maybe remember, like, she's heard that some areas were being cleansed. And I mean, surely this one would have been gotten to. Like, is this just leftover from the, what happened quite a while ago? Because that seems unlikely, but.
Well,
If you want that information, go ahead and roll a history check. Whoever wants to try to remember it.
Could
I'm
we
just
just write the
gonna.
council? Hey guys, didn't you cleanse
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna pull
area?
out the map and write the council and go. I've got these weird black vine things on the ground. Um, yeah. Here's where they're
Okay,
at.
so it is currently like well, I mean at this point it's probably like 6 in the morning. So you guys have been all night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So you write that in
But
in the map and you wait and you stare at it. And nothing happens.
That might take a while.
sounds about like my luck. All right, I pulled the map and put it back away. Go, I told them. They don't do anything
I
about
can
it.
still
It's
hear
their
you.
own fault. You got a sword handy?
Oh yeah, no, isn't it supposed to be? Do you have any less swords? Because I think it needs to be some kind of celestial magic. Isn't the right word? I can't remember what it was called though.
Well, go
I
stabby
mean,
stabby.
good, but hmm.
Go stabby
Oh,
stabby.
shoot. What sword is it? Oh, okay. Hold on, I have to get the
I
right
said
dice
stabby
out.
stabby, not wacky wacky.
Um, what is it? D6. You take 5 points of lightning damage. Mm-hmm. So it channels up your sword. So you all see like blue electricity channel across the vines to your sword and then zap you.
I laugh.
Well, it's like bouncing, so yeah. You can still
I
say
laugh.
that. I'm just saying. Yeah. So who knows?
I laugh. That's funny.
Radiant. That's what it was.
Okay. I was like, wait, I'll just go to Varco's character sheet and I can figure it out from there.
That's what I did. I was like, oh, Virgo's character sheet.
Yeah, I don't got any spells that do that.
Yeah. I don't do magic.
Hmm.
Sure. Magic's always a good answer.
Oh gosh, we're looking at it now. Yeah. So you cast that, and it withers up and like shrinks back to where it came from, making the path a little bit
All right.
easier.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thankfully, it was mostly just like trying to stop you from entering. There's still like occasionally like on the path, so you gotta be careful to not step on those.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
don't look
it's
like
it's
very fun
essentially
to step
difficult
on,
terrain.
so good thing I fly everywhere.
So I got a question about Monstar. Does he have like feet, or like is he like a one-wheeled like fresh cut grass? Like what is his
He's
makeup?
got like different size wheels.
Okay.
Like 4 different size wheels.
Okay. 4? Brilliant.
Yeah. But like only 2 of them are ever on the ground at a time.
Brilliant.
That's why
I'm
he
just
flies
I'm trying to
everywhere.
imagine him on a broom. Like how is this working?
He just sits. That's why he flies on the broom, because he doesn't walk very fast or
Fair
efficient. He
enough.
falls over pretty frequently. That's why he flies on the broom.
All right. So everyone who is walking on the ground, I need you to make a survival check for me.
Survival check.
Ooh.
13.
20. Not natural.
All right, so Yuri and Zuri, you guys managed to carefully avoid it. However, Raven gets distracted by how shiny the spikes are. And it's just like, oh, it's really, it like wraps, you think maybe you can like pluck one out because it seems to be falling off, and you go to reach for it and you trip over one of the vines, and you're gonna take 2 additional lightning damage. So not much, but you do get a little bit of zapped as you tripped over one. And as you guys wander deeper in, you come into a clearing. It's almost like some kind of stone garden. You see a variety of statues of people. There's a dragonborn male in holding a sword out as if he's going to attack. An elven woman clutching something over her heart. An Arakora, or however you say that. Beak open, wings out. And a young human male. Seemingly reaching for something. They all have the same surprised or maybe even scared look on their face. You notice one statue is broken in half. Almost as if something had taken a bite out of it. What do you do?
say hi.
I'm sorry, you guys cut out.
I say hi and wave at them from the air. Hi.
Okay. They are stone statues.
Wait, they're all stone statues. I thought only the one that was bitten in half was a stone statue.
No, they are all stone statues.
Oh. Still say hi. Then I fly higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I able to make a perception check to try and see if the thing that did this is still around?
Yes.
Finally, a decent roll. Another 20, not natural.
20. You look around and notice a large nest off to the side.
What is the nest made of?
There's a couple of it's a lot of twigs and hay and hair and fur. And there's about 4 eggs inside it. The eggs are roughly this size. And they
look
are
like they could be yummy eggs.
they're
It's another one of those big birds.
dark.
Isn't it?
They're a similar stone color. They're clearly not stone, but they're a similar color to the statues. You hear in the distance sound of twigs snapping.
Oh, what now? Oh.
I guess gonna fly and kind of hover over the clearing, and just kind of like Overwatch. He's gonna fly kind of in Overwatch position.
Who has been at the school for 10 or more years? Any of you guys?
Oh,
You have?
my guy. I think that's what we discussed, right?
Yes. I need you to roll insight or perception.
Okay. Let's see here. 17.
17. As you look around, wary of your surroundings, you start to realize 2 of these statues look familiar.
Oh.
Oh.
The Aracora,
Oh.
you think her name was Asagio. She was part of the group that went 10 years ago for the same prophecy. And that Dragonborn looks fairly familiar too. Perhaps he was also part of the group.
Oh, I think we figured out what happened to the last group.
The sound of heavy footsteps.
I count them more as lost their way. Deep sleep.
I mean, if you could uncurse them, that would be kind of cool. But I think we should be a little bit more worried about what is approaching.
I'm in Overwatch. I'm flying up in the sky. I've got no cares about what's on the ground.
Yeah, and I have a
You
feeling
can't
this
get
thing
very
is a
high in
bird.
the sky. The canopy of trees is very tight.
Oh.
I forgot to mention, it's very, very dark. You're not able to fly very high.
Oh, that's no fun.
I want.
Hmm. All right.
I'm trying to
Well,
get a sound effect, and it's please work. Never mind. You hear a loud roar as the footsteps get closer and closer, and I need you all to roll initiative.
8.
25.
Do you need me to say mine again?
Yes, I did not hear yours.
21.
21.
You get mine?
I got 25, 21, 11, and 8.
Yeah, okay, you got mine. I got 25, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost my original D20. Oh, what the frick? Sorry, my headphones was like disconnected. I don't even know why. Okay. Colin, you see a large figure, say about the size of an owl bear. It's just dark right now, so you can't really see it. Coming towards you. It's your turn. What do you do?
An owl bear?
That's what the size. It's a size.
Okay. I use my magic gauntlet thing and throw 2 darts at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll
17
damage,
to hit.
or not damage, to hit.
17.
17, that hits.
Okay, do I get sneak attack?
Sorry, this is me having to try to figure out how sneak attack works.
I mean, it kind of approached
Um,
us, though.
Well, but I also got I augmented my guy with the feet, where as long as there is another enemy of the target within 5 feet that isn't incapacitated, and I don't have disadvantage on it, I get sneak attack.
I would say it's not within 5 feet of you yet. It's about 10 or 15 feet out right now.
From anybody,
So,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Just to let you
15 feet out.
guys know, here in about 4 minutes, I'm gonna have to hop in the car to go get my little sister.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we all rogues? I can't remember.
14 total.
Like,
14
well, no,
Yes.
total.
because if we're all rogues, we all have sneak attack, right? So, if I'm reading it right, how could you? Well, because I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, so doesn't this mean an enemy of the target? So that's our party member. So if we all stand in a circle around our enemy within 5 feet of it, can't we just all do sneak attacks?
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah, sneak attack's wonderful. That's why I asked if my thing could do darts instead of daggers, because darts count as a ranged weapon,
Oh.
whereas daggers are only a finesse weapon, even when they're thrown. Little little difference makes a difference for range.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they took a total of 14. They got to a total of 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Interesting, I did that wrong. Alrighty. Jenna, you're up.
I'm going to try and climb my way up into the trees.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll an athletics check.
Dirty 20.
You get up there so quickly. What are you doing?
Let me look at my X shield. Do that one just yet. What? Trying to read spells while rolls are in the way.
Yeah.
I know I can. Can I attempt to do the command flee on the owlbear?
Let me look at that spell. Word.
It's 60 feet.
No, it's not about that. I mean, it can reach. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, commander. Okay.
Because it's not dead, is it?
I mean, you can't see it yet, so you can try to cast the spell.
I can't see it even though I have the cloak of eyes or the robe of eyes.
Oh shoot, what's that? I already
I
forgot about
gotta-
that.
I can see up
Okay.
to 120 feet, ma'am.
Okay,
And
what
I
does
have dark
like?
vision.
Aaron's right. Oh my gosh.
Always good to have dark vision.
Yeah. Actually, in that case, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw first. Before you can do anything.
Hold on. Is it gonna tell me? Natural 20!
Oh!
There we go.
+0 on Constitution. Grandma! What time is it? Yes, I need to get going. Ooh. Hold on. I need my purse. Need to go get my Crocs.
I'm sorry, this is just the Cloak of Ice, there's a whole new thing on it. Sorry. Trying to okay. So yes, you can see it. I'm going to send you a picture of what it looks like. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it since you're going.
Well, I'm not in my car yet.
Oh, don't freaking know, ma'am. But you can see this absolute monstrosity. And you try Okay, you're gonna. I need you to roll a history check. You need me to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you go ahead and you cast command on this creature and say, flee. It does nothing. You have wasted your spell slot.
It was worth a try.
Yep. Worth a try.
Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
I currently cannot see my bonus actions.
I'm looking. You have Bardic Inspiration, Cunning Action, or Apply Poison. Those are the 3 things you can do for your bonus action.
What does a poison do?
You can coat a weapon or piece of ammunition in poison. That is true.
I have poison either.
So
Cunning
cunning action
action, what
is you can take the dash, disengage, or hide action as your bonus action.
I will hide.
Okay.
Always important.
All right, that's your turn. It is now the creature's turn. It comes fully within view now, and in the dim light you are able to see this monstrosity.
It's kind of cute.
Oh.
That
Yay.
one.
I'm glad you think
Cute.
so, because it is actually very terrifying for your characters.
He's not the ugliest thing I've seen.
It's pug shaped.
It's what?
It's
Yeah.
pug shaped like a pug.
Pug shaped. It is actually pug shaped. You're right.
Yeah.
He's got 8
It
legs.
was
Why does he
Mhm.
have 8 legs? Hmm. Yeah, that's too many legs.
Yeah. So it's gonna come up on. See, we have Raven and Zuri on the ground right now. It's gonna come towards Raven and try to eat you. That's a nat 1. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
But it's going to try again because that's what it can do. That is a 8. That is an 8 to hit. I'm assuming that misses. All right, that is its turn. It is now Raven's turn, but you need to start by making a Constitution saving throw. You feel the soles of your feet become very heavy, and it starts growing, and you look down and you notice you are slowly turning to stone. I'm gonna say sure, you can do the remove curse. Yeah, I would say it's magic. Mm-hmm. Joy. No idea what this is. Yes. It's right up in your face. Okay. So what just happened? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Cool beans. All right. That is your turn then. And then Brianna, it's your turn.
Okay. Check something. I didn't think so. Finesse or ranged weapon. My short bow count then?
Short bow's a ranged weapon, yeah.
Okay. Is this up in like Roll20 where I can see where everyone's positioned? Or
No.
okay.
Um,
Having a
You
semi
have
hard
two
time
friends
picturing where we're all at.
I would say, so the creature is right in front of Raven, and I would say kind of to the side of you-ish.
Okay.
So, say you're about 10 feet away from it right now. You can get up close to it if you want, but if you want that sneak attack, it is within 5 feet of Raven.
Okay. I haven't had to use sneak attack for, so isn't it once per turn? Does
It
that
just
count
affects
as
damage.
is that an action? Is that a bonus action? Is that just a freebie?
It's a free action.
Oh neat.
Yeah, sneak attack just happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well in that case I'm gonna try to stab it with my +1 dagger.
Okay, I'm turning Jenna down because I just hear her car.
Sorry.
It's okay, there's not much you can do about it. Does a 23 hit?
23 does it? Yes.
Nice. So, okay, I rolled 9 damage, but then with sneak attack, extra 2d6. So do I just
4d6. Oh, you only get 2?
Yeah,
listen, man?
she's half fighter, half rogue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get spells this way, man.
Oh, hey, there you go.
So,
I cannot believe your sleight of hand, man.
so who?
Anyways, so 9 on the first attack, and then how much sneak attack?
I think 8 2d6.
8.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
So that's 17.
Yes. You have to do other math. Okay, is there anything else you're gonna do?
Let's see if that was
Ew.
one action. Can I hit it again? To have, let's see,
Yeah. Or what did you hit it with?
my dagger.
Okay, then yes, you can hit it
Does an 11 hit?
again. 11 does not hit.
Yeah. Oh well. I helped. I don't think there's anything else I
Yes,
can do.
yes, you did. Very good.
All right, it brings us back to the top of the round. Colin, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna throw my darts at him again.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. Does a
Uh,
25 hit?
Actually, first, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. 20.
Did I have to make
20?
a
All right.
Constitution saving throw too?
Did I forget to tell you that? Because yes.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay, you're fine. Both of you are fine. All right. Darts, 20 hits.
Okay, 20 hits. Do I get sneak
Mhm.
attack?
Yes, you get sneak.
No. All right. Give me a second. I got a whole bunch of dice to pull out. This could get nasty.
This feels like a
This
me
could
move.
get nasty. Let's see. Important question.
Uh-huh.
Do I get to add 4d6 to each dart or to the total?
To the total.
Okay. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
18 damage.
Nice.
18 total damage.
I know I only get to do sneak attack once, but if we're gonna count this as depends on.
I understand.
It was
Yeah.
more a question on how you're counting the.
Mm-hmm.
It's
No, I
one
understand.
action, but it's 2 items I'm throwing. So
Mm-hmm. All right. That your turn then?
yes, that will be my turn.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Jenna, it's your turn.
Alright. Beyond the up. On. I'm gonna try throwing one of my daggers, but I'm waiting on it. Yuri. Actions. We're going to try and use the dagger +1. Tossing it.
Okay.
I'm waiting on it. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
7 damage.
Yay.
7 damage.
I'm going to give. Who's dealt the most damage?
Who
I
has
took
dealt
11.
the most?
To. Oh, I can also use steady aim as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah. That just wasn't a option earlier. It's got to be before your action.
Yeah, it's gotta be before an attack. Yeah, does no good after
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to. Who else is in this? What's Colin's
The auto gnome monster.
Monstar.
Monstar? I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Monstar as my bonus action, and then that will end my turn.
All right.
All right, did you come up with a bonus action? Or can I just
Me?
not hear you? Yeah.
Give
I
me
did.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so that would be your turn, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I once again forgot. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Teen.
All I heard was teen, but I know that passes, so you're fine. Y'all are like constitute, which is good.
0 on my Constitution. Thank you very much. I'm just rolling good.
You're just
So
rolling.
far.
I
Knock
only
on
have
wood.
+2. I'm just rolling well tonight.
Yes. Other than you. All right, speaking of which, this creature is going to try to eat you again because apparently you look tasty. It does. It does take the 5 damage. Thank you. I have too much to remember. And he is rolling bad tonight because I know that does not hit. Does a 16 hit? Oh, okay.
Are you over 20? You're very nice.
Can you be over 20? I don't think I've ever this sounds really funny out of context. Can you be over 20? I just haven't seen that. Gosh. Basically invincible.
Yeah, it's great.
Anyways. You can Joel!
Hi.
Welcome to the party. Are you in
Yeah,
the car?
Hello.
I'm home, but I don't think I'm really going to be able to deal with this.
Okay,
all.
you can just like listen and know what's happening.
Yeah, because I've got a test that I didn't take this afternoon, so I've got to take it before midnight. So
Oh joy.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
well,
running out
you
of time.
know, we can help you with the test.
how familiar are you guys with philosophy?
What kind of philosophy?
I mean, you
Greek
can kind of just wing it.
philosophy,
Philosophy of
Western-
science and philosophy of mankind.
Oh, those are
I'm
distinct.
decent. I'm decent. I did take a couple of classes on that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm probably going to mute and I'll listen to what's going on, but yeah, I'm gonna try to focus on finishing my test. We'll see.
Okay.
It gives me 65 minutes. I'll probably be done much sooner than that, but yeah.
Okay.
But I'll listen to hear what's going on.
Okay, we're currently fighting an unknown creature because I don't think anyone knows what it is.
We've just been calling
mean-
it an owl bear.
It's not an owl bear. I
got
just said it
8
was the
legs.
size of an owl
It's
bear.
fine.
Owl iguana.
It's an
Yeah.
owl. Wait, it's the iguana bear.
Iguana bear. Yeah.
Iguana bear.
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
It does at this point. Speaking of, turn and walk over to, Zuri. So that does give you an opportunity attack.
Nice.
A 15 does hit, yes.
Love
Oh
that.
my gosh!
Woo.
14 damage. Somehow my computer came unplugged. 14. That's sure. Yes. At least by my rules. So it doesn't actually manage to move. Oh. Oh, that's kind of an issue. Sorry, trying to plug my computer in. I got a new case and it's like, no, you're not supposed to have a hole here. And I'm like, well, I do though. Anyways, a second. It is now, so it's still within 5 feet of you. It did not get over to Zuri. But it is now your turn, Matthew.
Good.
Okay. 16 hits. I'm back.
When in doubt, hit things
12
really hard.
damage. Alrighty. Right. Oh gosh, I don't think so. Oh frick. Yeah. Yeah, I believe you do not add the +7. Just subtract 7 from whatever it rolls. Oh, you went with that pack. That makes so much sense. Sorry. Mhm. Yes, I mean, you can do them in whatever order. But then you only get the 1 attack because that's a bonus. Oh, then never mind. I'm sorry. New classes, new subclasses. I'm still learning everything.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now I'm just confused then. Uh-huh. Okay. Where is that so that I can read what it says? Oh. Okay. Then yes, because I believe fighters have something that lets them keep it on the second actors. Okay. You know what? I don't know. Sure. Whatever. Whatever's easiest at this point. It'll be fine. I have a 12 and a 19 damage. Too many numbers. Okay. This is at numbers. I have to add the numbers up. Give me a second.
There you go.
Yikes. Not me like being like, is this gonna be too difficult? Going full on this? No! You guys are like demolishing this thing. I didn't even like remember to say anything about it when it was getting low.
Is it dead?
I might be. I'm trying to count. I plus the 16. Plus 10 and 4, 14. Yeah, tell me exactly how you defeat this monster, Matthew. Oh my gosh. So you take your sword and slash it down across its mouth as it has turned to look at you because it is mad. And I definitely forgot to have you do the Constitution saving throw again, didn't I? You still have to do it. You have to do it every time unless you don't look at it. So go ahead and make that real quick. I don't think it'll affect anything.
Don't say that.
Hey, yeah, no, you start turning to stone again, but you still manage to cut it through its jaw. You're just a little restrained, and its jaw falls off, and it looks down at it. And then it just wobbles and topples over. Its eyes still wide open. You guys are all out of initiative. Congratulations. You are still like turning to stone. That does not stop. No, it was not a short rest in the forest. No. Especially because you took damage. You fall over the freaking roots or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I have no magic.
I don't know what we're supposed to do about this.
That is unfortunate. Sounds like that's a personal problem.
So we should have our other party members were supposed to be with us, right?
Yes. We can
So-
say that they were a little bit behind and it didn't catch up until now.
One of them's got magic, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Michael doesn't have anything. Neither does Xander. I don't think Olivia. I have to pull up Olivia's character separately.
I mean, well, isn't it a thing? Wasn't it a thing last campaign where it was like you could have different spells at the start of each session? Could we say that they had a different spell prepared if they already know it? I don't know.
We do.
Xander
So
has
Olivia's a
spells.
cleric, so I'm looking to see it. I hate it when it's
Clerics
not like
should have.
actually on D&D Beyond, because I don't. So hard to read. Where are your spells? Here they are. I can't be like, what does this spell do?
What spell? I've got a whole spell book. I can pull up and tell you what it does.
Well, right now I'm looking at Sanctuary, but I got it pulled up.
Oh, okay.
Fireball. Okay, so that would have worked beforehand.
Well, good thing my guy flies.
I just searched dental depose instead of repose. That's not it. Like, she's a cleric, surely. Oh. Oh, that might work. Oh gosh. It's one of those things where it technically won't work, but I want to say it will. Oh no, here we go. Remove curse. So, gosh dang it, what's her name? So, Marzette is able to cast, whatever it was I just say, remove curse, and the stone is gone.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Why am I not signed in? At least you have like, additional stuff so you could still hit stuff. All right, so you've killed the monster, which you apparently just still don't know what it is. There's the nest with the eggs in it. There's the 4.5 statues around you. What are you doing?
I want to see if it has
Can I
anything.
loot the statues?
Roll investigation. You want to cut off the paw of the creature? Sure.
At 12 to
Oh,
12 to loot the guys.
You find 3 pebbles.
Oh.
I'll take them.
They're really good pebbles. They're nice and perfectly round, but they're pebbles.
Oh, they're not fruity pebbles?
Nope. I love how it keeps trying to tell me to sign back in, even though I'm already signed in. Too many Google accounts, you guys. How am I? Who the? Oh. There's no way where you can take a character sheet and then put it into DeviantArt and hand you. That stinks.
Not that I've ever found, no.
That would be nice, especially because Olivia didn't give us the actual character sheet.
Where is she?
She sent a PDF both times.
Oh. Wonderful.
So, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. We should throw the eggs at statues.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Well, maybe by breaking the eggs, we'll break the enchantment on the frozen guys. That's how spells work, right? That's how frozen magic works. Oh.
Can I?
Sometimes you do. If your blade's stuck.
To be fair, sometimes you do cauterize a wound by taking hot metal and kind of stabbing yourself with it.
Uh, well, I'm trying to fix magic with eggs, which you use.
Hey,
Well,
Cassidy, can I take a
you use
tooth from the
eggs
thing?
on fire, and you eat them.
You
In
want
the
to take
hope,
a tooth?
yeah, in the hopes that I can maybe be like, hey, person who knows about things, can we make an antidote out of this? Or at least tell us what this creature is and we can go from there.
Sure, but I am gonna make you make a Constitution saving throw because you were getting very close to his eyes.
Okay. 11.
You get the tooth out, but your feet are getting very heavy right now.
Very funny. Does Olivia's character have any spell slots left?
Yes, seeing as she's only used one spell, yes, she does. She can go ahead and cure that. You just guys, like, you gotta be careful and specify that you were being careful. So I'd say at this point, you guys have realized that the eyes have to do with the stone. The stoning. The stonification. Yeah. You can do that. Okay, wonderful. Its eyes are now closed.
Good, good.
Problem solving!
Can I? Well, no, I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything to do it. Never mind. I was gonna say, can I cut its head off? But I don't have anything to do. I don't have a sword or anything. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I didn't do it. I don't have a sword. I have a dagger. Dagger would not cut its head off. At least not in an efficient manner. Let's go forward.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
good.
ahead. Roll a strength check. Unless there's a different way you're going to smash the eggs. Okay, then you can roll the hit. You it's almost crazy considering how poorly you've been performing up till now that you just managed to smash them all to pieces.
It's personal now.
Mm-hmm. It's very your hand comes out very goopy though. Okay. There we go. Love that spell. So you guys just continue going trekking through the forest?
I
Yep,
guess.
we'll just keep plugging away.
Okay. Um
Let me see. Sure. You're not over 400 pounds, right? Okay. Okay, good. Because I can only carry 400 pounds.
I actually need everyone to
Just-
roll a perception check before you leave the area.
Nat one.
16.
Scene. Jana? Did it?
Nice.
Is that 8 or 18?
She rolled an 18.
Okay. Okay, so Urians are it's gonna be a while before I get over those names. You guys both notice something that the elven woman is holding. You're both slightly magical, so you can also just sense something off with that statue. Brianna, I need you to roll a history check as well.
Oh boy. 13.
You recognize this face. You're not sure why. But you learned this face. You think there were pictures of her in the school or the books at school?
Can I see if she's in Ravio's book?
Yeah. You just start like flipping from it front to back, or okay. It takes you a while. You don't find any pictures, but you start flipping through it again, looking for like keywords like elf, and you come across the name Twyla.
Oh no.
And something clicks. That's why you recognize the face. She was the elf that the original Rabbit ran across all those years ago. It appears she was turned to stone by the same creature that was trying to turn you guys to stone.
I mean, is there any way we can save them? Like, can we roll to try and figure out what kind of creature it is?
Yeah.
Like, specifically?
You can do history or animal handling.
I'm not good at either of those.
You can convince other people to do it if anyone else is better.
Yeah, I got a 6, so,
Okay. It's a lizard of some kind. It's a lizard bear. That's what you think.
Can sister go to my app and try to roll animal handling, or what history was the other one?
Yeah, animal handling or history. Joel, if you could roll. I'm sure his character has
Animal
like
handling or
yeah,
history
he's
probably
proficient
doing
in
it.
history.
Let's
Give
see.
me like 3 minutes and I'll be done with this test.
Okay, 3 minutes.
Give me a 19 on it.
13.
What?
I got
That's a
on
13
history.
from Yuri.
I got a 19.
You got a 19? Okay. You both know that this is a basilisk. Colin, you know that a basilisk turns creatures to stone with its stare, and then it eats them. It likes to eat the hard, crunchy food. You also know a lot more about basilisks if you have any questions. I just don't actually know what else to tell you.
like, antidotes.
Do I know how to turn people back?
Yeah, you can use spells like Greater Restoration or Remove Curse. Or if it's currently happening, you can use Dispel Magic. Or other similar spells.
Could its blood be used for poison?
Yes.
I want to take some blood.
Which I would say you would know that because that's one of your things. Yes. I don't even know what role that would be.
I would.
I'll go look him up.
I would just have her roll, and whatever she rolls, divide that by like 3 and call it leaders.
Oh, that's. I'm not sure I want to do that. That's really official Wizard of the Coast rules is very difficult. And the DC is 20.
That would make sense.
I would say so, yeah.
So
Well,
how would
I
I go
already
about?
lost what DC it was. Hold on. What kind of check
So
it
do
is
I
supposed to
roll
be? It's a nature check.
nature check?
Yes.
Hit the plus number next to that. What was that? It was 8, but plus 3 equals. Yeah, I didn't pass, so I don't get no poison. Gosh dang it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sure. It will just be like a time-based thing. So, there's my because so it takes so I'm supposed to roll dice and it's supposed to take that many minutes and then you make the check. So it's not like, oh, I failed. It's been a couple seconds. No, it's like been a couple minutes. So the first one takes you 6 minutes. And you try. The next one takes you 2 minutes. You can go ahead and roll again. And what is everyone else doing while she's trying to harvest the poison? Yeah, so there's the elven woman who's clutching something to her chest. There is the Aarimor who is, I believe she's reaching out. There's a dragonborn male who has a sword, and then there is a frightened young human male.
Or
It's
is it like, did it grab
it's
something
like
and is now trying to pull?
it looks like it's reaching out to like choke something like this. Yeah, I mean it's wider. Like it's trying to choke the basilisk. That's what it looks like.
She's right there. She's the one that.
Roll investigation to see if you can find the stick.
Elena. He doesn't want you to open it.
Come on, nat 20.
20 on this. I will die of laughter. Just take some inspiration because that is too funny.
Well, I have a good Christmas present that I'm thinking about getting him that I need to run past you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my phone is like blowing up. What the heck?
Sorry. My brother wasn't letting me into the garage because my mom is not home, so her car.
How dare.
How dare.
Tell him he doesn't get inspiration this time. This session.
Do I need to roll again, Cassie?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
So I literally made a list on Amazon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 110%. If you don't, I will.
This is
That's
fun.
hilarious.
All right. Hold on. Nature. 21.
21! You managed to harvest the poison this time. You have 1 vial of it.
Woo! And that's all I'm going to.
Beautiful.
Yay! All right. I'm now back home,
be right
so I am going to do that on my computer.
Potion bottles! I got them off of this very sketchy app, but they were free, so
Nice.
worth it.
Hey, free is a great price.
Exactly. I just wish they became before the Ren Fair, because then I could have looked a little cooler with this on my hip or something. Mm-hmm.
Aw.
We should go as a group
I
next
thought I
year.
asked people if
Yeah.
I thought I asked people if they were going to Ren Fair.
The
and
Red
nobody
Fairs
got
in
back.
Indiana happen in the summertime. Just saying.
Road trip!
Yeah, but then I have to go all the way to Indiana, and that's
Oh,
a
that
long
is a
It's
lot,
only
drive.
though.
6 hours.
Hey, we can do it.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, then
long
we'd have to,
drive.
like, spend the night or something, because that's, like, the entire day just driving if we go there and back.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Road trip.
Road trip. So she's got her poison. You guys remember what it is. Twyla is one of the stone statues. There's the Aracora is holding sticks in her hands. And Raven found the perfect stick for whatever she was trying to do. What else are you doing?
Mhm.
Basic vial of poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's I didn't know any differences.
There is. I don't. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
that's not what I want.
stupid
That's Harry
in the
Potter.
air.
I don't see anything for the specific creature. I just see stuff like potions of poison, poison resistance, wyvern poison, purple worm poison, poisoner's kit, poison basic vial, and drow poison.
So just look for one that has 2d6 poison damage. And take that. Because it's 2d6 poison damage. Oh, there's a message in there. 18. That's where we got the 18 from. Okay. I'm very tempted to put like soda in here.
Oh hey, unofficially official is just as official as officially unofficial.
Yes. Besides, this is yes, we're streaming it, but like this isn't like going anywhere. Like who's gonna yell at us? Yes, I know who one of the viewers is. I believe that is him, yes. Yay! Yeah, that would be Jacob. Hello. Yeah, so what do you guys
I add
gonna do anything?
2d6 damage.
Yeah, your poison's gonna do 2d6.
I'm making a custom one because none of the ones that I saw
Okay.
had 2d6s.
Okay. My headphones get weird every once in a while where it's like echoing between the two, and it's so weird.
When do they?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go shove my cookies back in the freezer.
Okay.
They're Thin Mint cookies. They're better when they're frozen.
Oh, I
Hey,
see.
dude, it's fair. Oh, did he
Most
message in the
cookies are better
Nice.
frozen. So.
Yay. I mean, we can end the session here. You guys can figure out what you're gonna do about the statues next week if you want.
Possibly.
If you guys don't have any ideas.
I wasn't gonna do anything about statues. I was gonna let them
Yeah,
exist. And
but
well, I'm fine with taking a
We
short
just
rest.
decide to
That's
nap
fine.
in the clearing.
Well,
Sure,
you
it's a
guys
safe
can
place.
nap. You guys go ahead right on. You guys go right ahead and nap. I will take watch.
alrighty.
Toilet? What time is
Yeah,
it?
I'll take watch. That's
It's almost midnight for you.
It's almost midnight for me. I might have to be hopping off soon.
Yeah. Well,
I'm busy.
you guys take a short rest. We'll end the session there. And next time you'll wake up from your short rest and you guys can figure out what to do about the statues because you guys gotta do something.
We don't get to ignore our problems this time.
You don't get to ignore it. I'm not letting you.
That's
I was
fine.
not. See, this is why I usually don't prepare my sessions in advance because you guys never take it the way I think it's gonna go. Well, first with the water spirit, you talked her down. At least you guys managed to figure the riddle out. You guys missed. You guys were like, let's leave the statues. I don't think they're important.
What is that?
Is a door.
I thought maybe it was one of the soundboard sounds.
Where's the soundboard? Is this a soundboard button? I wonder if I could. Oh gosh, all the ducks. I wonder if I could add. Oh, I could. Ooh.
You can add what?
Could add soundboard sounds.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need this sound. I'm gonna pre-program it in so I can hit the button. So I'm not being like, oh, this YouTube video doesn't work. Gosh dang it.
I know I do.
Speaking of which, did you notice YouTube went to after 3 videos? We're gonna stop the video player unless you allow ads. Did you guys see that?
No.
Yes.
But I'm
Oh.
not surprised.
Gosh, I'm so mad.
Yeah, YouTube's really, you know, back in my day. It's just gone
Yeah.
downhill. Like
It has.
it's not even near the hill anymore.
Ever
It
since
is like
Google bought it, it's
The
gone
pit that
downhill.
Joseph was thrown in.
Yeah. Do you notice how Google removed their little like "don't be evil" thing a while back?
Yeah, you told me about that.
I love that
Or
they were
somebody
like,
did.
it's a part of our motto, part of our rules is don't be evil, and then it's just quietly, we don't need that anymore.
Yeah,
like-
I noticed that. Mhm. Does anybody else remember before YouTube was owned by Google?
Yes.
How much
I think I
better it
do.
was?
I remember before there were ads, and then I remember when there was one ad,
Yeah. I remember when they had
and it
banners.
was always skippable. And then they added 2 ads, and then some of them aren't skippable.
Yeah. I really liked the banner. I mean, as much as you can like having ads, the banner ads were nice because they didn't interrupt the video. They
Right?
just X in the
Yeah,
corner.
the
and
banner
see the
ads
other
weren't
things.
bad. I didn't mind those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now with 3 types of ad block, I'm still getting ads.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah.
annoying.
I
Oh
really,
gosh.
it gives you an
Sight,
option
I
where you can be
swear.
like, report it. I really want to just be like, nuh-uh. That's all I send in the report. It's just nuh-uh. No,
Nuh-uh.
I'm not using ads or ad blocker.
Yeah. Nuh-uh.
You can't prove nothing.
Yeah. Arcadia. Do you see Rick Astley, however you say his name, actually like recorded a version of the song where he says he is gonna give you up and he is gonna let you down. Whenever he just says, "I'm gonna run around then desert you." Oh, every time I hear the
did
desert
see
you, I
that,
just imagine
yes.
him being like, "I'm not gonna turn you into a dessert. Don't worry." Amen. Yeah, I hate like every website now that has the ads is like, please support our website and disable your ad blocker. I'm like, no. That's why I have the ad blocker. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you just love the scientific
Alright.
journals that are locked behind like 3 different paywalls?
I know. See ya,
Oh,
Jenna. Have a good
yeah.
night.
Night, guys.
Night.
Wait, even though I don't think you
night.
can see us.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night as well.
All
See you
right.
guys next week.
Okay.
See you next week. Hopefully it'll be more exciting or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were they?
I don't know. No one, they didn't respond. Like Luca even knew. Luca was so excited about being D&D tonight, and then he doesn't show.
I know.
My man's. Do I need to rewrite do I need to write you out of the prophecy, man? Take your line out. 7 haunted souls instead. Like, man. Why?
Threaten him with that next time you see him at work. Because he literally stopped by me today and was like, "Come on, you should be more excited. We got D&D tonight." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm in
Seriously?
a lot of pain."
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's... Like, I get Olivia. She gets exhausted all the time. Right? And Joel had to work. But Luca.
Sir.
Why?
He did
So.
mention something about basketball and not being sure if that would conflict or not. So maybe he got stuck at like a practice or
I
something.
think that is why he left the campaign in the first place. Is because of basketball.
I mean, that seems like it